Hi everyone, Wellness Weekdays chat number two. I'm sporting a pork pie today because apparently it is wear a hat day, so if you're not already doing so, why not? There's never a better excuse. So, a little bit of a mindfulness task to start you off with today. While you're taking your outdoor exercise allowance, why not consider going for a sensory walk? Go about your normal walk, but this time focus on one of your senses. So perhaps what you can hear, what you can see, what you can smell. Probably want to be avoiding things that you can touch at the moment. As always, exercise some common sense, right? But by focusing on one of your senses, you'll be able to reflect on the world around you, you'll be able to get some fresh perspective, renewed focus, and probably just see the world in a slightly different way. And this could be a good time to do a sensory walk because the world is quite different right now from how we know it to normally be. I wanted to have a quick chat with you today about empathy. Right now, it can sometimes really feel in these times of having to social distance and to self isolate, can really feel as if we're very much alone. Last night, for anyone who is aware of the clapping, the celebration that was offered for those frontline workers who are showing their dedication during this really, really difficult time, that for me, being outside and clapping and whooping, actually gave me a strange sense of unity as I had a look around my street and saw other people out at their windows, on their doorsteps joining in. We are actually all in this together. But it is a really, really important time to think about empathy and what that means. Yesterday, when I went for my walk with my dog and my child, not the easiest of walks for different reasons, I observed something which I thought was quite poignant. An elderly lady on her mobile phone in her front room, and out in her front garden was another lady, perhaps her daughter, on her mobile phone. And I thought, gosh, this is really, really tough. It's really, really difficult for people to be coping with this lack of social contact. We are social creatures, and to not have hugs and kisses and holding hands and high fiving and all the rest of it, all those things that we take for granted, is really, really difficult. Yesterday, I also saw blue tits and robins and sparrows very, very close to my kitchen window, and it was almost like they were giving me a little cry for help because the man upstairs, or my friend upstairs, who normally feeds them, is very, very sick at the moment and he's unable to do that. But I guess the silver lining was that it gave me the idea that I should put a bird feed onto my list of things to do with the glitterbug, actually to make bird feed, to buy it from the shops if I could. But then it gave me the idea that actually when I call my neighbour or my friend to see how he's doing, I can ask if he has a bird feed. And he did, and do you know what? I was able to replenish his feeders for him, and I think that gave him a little bit of hope and positivity because it's something nice for him to look out at, and it made me feel like I was doing something helpful. And hey, the birds are back today, and all is normal with their world, I guess. Have a thought about people whose weddings or christenings, any celebrations aren't able to go ahead that have been planned. It's my mum's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, mummy, love you. We're having to try and think of creative ways to help her celebrate and to make it not feel like a crummy day. Okay, so we're in this together. Think about ways that we can offer kindness to one another. It also made me think of the difficulties that some people will have with processing what is happening at the moment. My child's a toddler. As you can imagine, that brings its difficulties trying to explain without terrifying her about the situation around us. What about other folk who might be suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, these kind of things where one moment they do have the lucidity to understand what's happening, then all of a sudden it's gone. And then for carers and friends having to make the decision of whether, to put them through that trauma again, that's really, really difficult. And spare a thought as well for learners and young people of all ages who perhaps have sensory processing difficulties or learning difficulties and who will just not understand what on earth is happening around them and why the continuity from their life is gone right now. That that's close to my heart, and I feel, oh gosh, I feel quite emotional about that. Sorry. Stiff upper lip, Kate, come on, suck it up. have a thought for those people and their friends and their loved ones who are trying to cope with that at the moment. It's really, really tough. Okay? Third and final thing, gratitude. Let's have a think about this differently. Think about this as your examples: an E, a G, and an S. Something you've enjoyed, something you're grateful for, and something you feel satisfied by. So, I actually enjoyed managing to have a little bit of a laugh in the very, very long snake-like queue outside my local supermarket today. You've got to find the humour in things, and being able to have a wee laugh with people is good. I'm grateful that I managed to find pretty much all the things I needed to get for myself, my dog, and my mum. No, and also I'm satisfied that myself and my little glitter bug are finding ways in which we can show our gratitude to those around us who are helping and putting their necks on the line, trying to help everyone through this, and doing what we can to find ways to help others. So I hope that's been of help. I hope you're staying safe. Apologies for the emotional bit there. Stay healthy, take care, speak soon.